Other news now, we've been sharing details here about Operation Health and Wellness. That's a program being implemented in Nueces County primarily by the Department of Defense.
Yeah, our Ashley Gonzalez caught up with a couple from the many partners who brought this operation to life and shares which projects are starting up already that will help with rainwater in Bishop.
It might not flood at the beginning, but 2 days later, if we get more than 5 inches of rain, that water's going to wind up here because it's still going to the watershed.
There are 3 missions to Operation Health and Wellness: medical, engineering, and civil affairs. And while medical services kickstart on June 15th, the engineering stretch has already started, and with perfect timing.
Just right here covers your boot, right? Just imagine how going in your house is going to be up there.
Boots are already on the ground. Marine boots, that is.
And right behind me, the Marine Corps will be coming in, cleaning out all this land here, and hopefully we'll be building a retention pond that's going to hopefully hold water and keep people from flooding in Golden Acres and the cemetery.
The Marines and Navy will be busy during the month of June, completing 7 projects in rural parts of Nueces County.
It includes clearing watershed creeks. It includes resurfacing and retopping many roads.
And if the weather allows for it, by June 29th, the engineering mission of Operation Health and Wellness will be done. Ashley Gonzalez, 3 News.